Hello everyone. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever in the world you are. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Why is my chat box so cursed? Hold on. The chat box is a little cursed. Let's put it here and type out a test message. Yeah, that works. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, hi gamers. Today we're going to talk about one of my least favorite decks of all time. Or sorry, I should say one of my least favorite decks of all time. Because this card is kind of fucking stupid. But it is a card, and you can use it to play the Pokemon game, and it's a pretty good card actually, if you think about it. I'll show it to you right this instant. We're gonna talk today about Latios-EX and how you can win on your first turn going first with this card. Because, wow, hold on, these proxies are really badly centered by me on the energies. There you go. Better. Latios-EX is a basic 2-prize Dragon-type Pokemon with 170 HP, 2 retreat cost, weakness to Fairy. That all doesn't matter, the second attack doesn't matter. The first attack though, for 1 Psychic Energy, is Fast Raid. With just 40 damage, which is like, honestly, 40 damage for 1 Psychic, kind of mid on an EX, let's be real. But if you go first, you can use his attack on your first turn. You can use his attack to win the game turn 1. Because you can use his attack before your opponent does anything. So if your opponent only has 1 basic Pokemon in their hand, they can't. They don't have any Pokemon left after your turn, if you do it correctly, of course. So that's the plan with the deck. How can we make it as consistent as possible, and how can we do as much damage as possible with Fast Raid on turn 1 going first? Of course, to fulfill the cost, we have 1 basic Psychic Energy to fulfill the cost of Fast Raid. We run 2 Lugia just for consistency purposes. I don't think that's like a crazy thing to mention here. Like in case one of them is prized, we would like access to the other, of course. But ooh, who's this card? Why is this card in here? Look, this is a Marshadow-GX. A cutie if you ask me, but this is a basic 150 HP fighting type 2-prizer with 1 retreat cost, weakness to Psychic. That doesn't matter. What matters is not even the attacks on this Pokemon. It's the ability. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any basic Pokemon in your discard pile, but you still need the necessary energy to use each attack. So, if there's a Latios-EX in the discard pile, you can use Fast Raid with Marshadow. But why is that relevant? Why is that relevant? Well, my good friends, the reason that is relevant is because of a card that has not been released internationally yet. Has been released recently in Japan with the recent Mega Evolution set, so we'll get this like in September. It's Premium Power Pro. And what this does is an item card that reads that your fighting Pokemon's attacks this turn do 30 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. So, if you play a Premium Power Pro, suddenly Marshadow can do 70 damage with Fast Raid. Or, if you play 2, you can do 100. Or, if you play 4, you can suddenly do 160 damage with Fast Raid. That scales quite fast, don't you think? Also, how did I do such a bad job on centering all of these? Give me a sec. Like, the proxies are supposed to be a little bit smaller than usual, than the card itself, so you can see that it's a proxy, but I don't want you to be able to see what is the card behind it, that it's an energy card. Let me see if I can actually fix that. There we go. There we go, okay. Can we fit 15 cards next to each other here? Probably if we do it like this. Like the halfway mark.
15
Let's see. These are 8 cards already, and we're about halfway to playmat. That works. Okay. Cool. How can we boost this attack even further? Because we said we could do 160 with all of this. But PlusPower also exists, which boosts the damage of your Pokemon's attacks by 10 to the active. So with 4 PlusPowers, you can hit 200 damage. Am I doing my math right? Yeah, 200. Let me see if I can fix the proxies here. It's just this proxy that's a little bit unruly. I think because I also cut it out a little bit wonkily. It's okay. 2, 3, 4 PlusPower. God, this one is really far down. So we're currently at a max damage of 200, which is pretty good, you ask me. But we can go even higher. Yes, we can go even higher with Diancie Prism Star, which is a basic Prism Star Pokemon, so if it goes to the discard pile, it goes to the Lost Zone instead. But its ability Princess's Chair says that as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your fighting Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this would now do 220 fast rate, which is pretty good, don't you think? 220 damage, but wait, there's more. We also got 1 copy of Muscle Band, if my proxy wants to cooperate. Yeah, my proxy does not want to cooperate, give me a sec. Muscle Band is a tool that makes the Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So now we're suddenly hitting for 240 damage with all of these cards. But wait, there's more! With Hypnotoxic Laser, this item from the Black and White era, we can put our opponent's active Pokemon to sleep on a coin flip, but we can also poison it. We always poison it, by the way. I should have probably led with that. So that becomes 250 damage. Let's see, how many cards is this? 5, 8, 12. This is 15. Cool. So we're at 250 damage, but Virbank City Gym, the stadium, when it's in play, puts 2 more damage counters on poison Pokemon between turns. Makes the damage effectively 270. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of damage for 1 attack. But wait, there's more! With Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in play, during Pokemon Checkup, you put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon. So you reach the number 290, which KOs virtually any basic Pokemon except for... Actually, is there a 300 HP basic Pokemon? I don't know. I know that Mega Latios-EX is gonna get printed soon, and I think that card has 280 HP as a basic Pokemon. I don't know if there's gonna be a basic Pokemon that has any higher HP than that. So effectively, this entire combo can one-shot any Pokemon that's in the active, unless of course it's a Pokemon like Cornerstone Oberbond. But we got some ways around this. So this is the whole combo, so to say. But then the question becomes, how do we get all these cards in our hand consistently? Like, not necessarily all at once, because we can just find these across multiple turns and just play them. But we got some pretty good draw support in this deck. For example, we got the very notorious squad of Crobat V, Dedenne-GX, and Squawkabilly EX, which either draw until you have 6 cards in your hand when played, discard your hand and draw 6 cards when played, or discard your hand and draw 6 cards during your first turn, whenever this is in play. The infamous Draw 6 trio is of course going to be relevant here, because all of these can be stacked together for turn 1. They all have a clause that say that you can't use more than one of this ability during your turn, but these are all different abilities. This is Dark Asset, Dead Edge Change, and Squawk and Seize, so none of these overlap. Plus, we get to include Forest Seal Stone here, a tool that when attached to a Pokemon V allows you to use the ability Star Alchemy once per game to search your deck for a card. And honestly, that's pretty good in a combo heavy deck. If we're missing one combo piece, we can just find it with Forest Seal Stone, or if we're dreading to brick, we can just find whatever we want at any time, but only once. Then we also got 4 copies of Farewell Letter Unknown, a basic Pokemon with the ability Farewell Letter that allows us to discard it and draw a card without necessarily knocking this out. And it's going to draw us 4 additional cards during our game, which is pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to fit all of these cards. Then we also run 3 copies of Quick Ball to find our basic Pokemon. This is an item that finds a basic Pokemon from our deck, but only if we discard another card from our hands. And we also run 2 copies of Battle VIP Pass that can only be played during our first turn, and then searches our deck for 2 basic Pokemon and puts them on the bench. Pretty nice, if I say so myself. I will shift this up a little bit, just so that we have room for all the cards here. I think this is going alright. There we go. Okay, I still feel like not all the cards are going to fit if I put it out like this, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is basically all the Pokemon that we have, all the ways we're going to draw into those Pokemon, and all the combo pieces. But we're going to need a lot more draw than just draw Pokemon. So, we included a lot more draw than just draw Pokemon. Here is 4 copies of Trainers Mail, a card that is invaluable in any sort of turn 1 or turn 2 combo deck. A card that reads, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, you may reveal a trainer card you find there except for Trainer's Mail and put it into your hand. Then you shuffle the other 3 cards back into your deck. Exceptionally strong card, especially for aggressive strategies. I feel like this is not gonna fit another card. Let me just test that real quick. Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna have to improvise. Anyway, next card. Roller Skates. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 3 cards. Very simple cards. We run actually 4 copies. I actually own 1 real Roller Skates, but these 3 are proxies. Because I'm not Mr. Moneybags over here, unfortunately. Let me see if I can actually position these proxies properly. I would say that 5 times fast. Position these proxies properly. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Yeah, I think that's alright. There we go. We also got 4 copies of Order Pad Gamers. Order Pad is an item card that allows us to search our deck for an item card, but only if we flip heads. Pretty good cards if you're just trying to thin down your deck. Then we also got 4 copies of one of my favorite cards of all time, Bicycle, an item card that draws you cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. Really strong item, if you ask me. We also got 2 copies of Battle Compressor, which is an item card that searches our deck for 3 cards and discards them. Really powerful to thin out dead draws that we need, that we don't need anymore. Or, by the way, to just find our Latios-EX and just put in a discard immediately. We got 1 copy of Adventure Bag to search our deck for 2 tool cards. Forest Seal Stone is one of them, but there is another tool card in the deck, which is really nice. We have 1 copy of Carmine, which is a supporter card, but we can play this during our first turn going first. It discards our hand and draws 5 cards. Not a bad card whatsoever. In case our opponent starts Wobbuffet and we can't play any non-psychic abilities, we have to Canceling Cologne. To Canceling Cologne is, I feel like it's kind of mandatory for this list, if I do say so myself. We also got 1 copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball to look at our face down prizes. and switch it with a basic Pokemon we find there. This is extremely crucial if we prize one of our important basic Pokemon like Diancie, Prism Star, Hisuian, Sneasler, or Marshadow-GX. But Noah, what if we prize more than one piece? What if we prize not Pokemon that we still need? We have 2 redeemable tickets, which counts our prize cards, shuffles them, and puts them on the bottom of our deck. And then we put the top X amount of cards back as prize cards. Yeah, this is all going off screen, right? Yeah, it's going off screen, so let me just put this here. We also got 1 copy of Super Rod in order to retrieve some Pokemon in case we need to. We also got 1 copy of Escape Rope for some mobility in case we don't start the Marshadow, of course. The other tool that we run in this deck is 1 copy of Float Stone for, once again, mobility. We run 1 copy of Pidgeot V to stop us from decking out in case we are suddenly close to decking out. Also another target for Seal Stone and allows it to reshuffle itself so it doesn't actually take up any space on the bench. And the last card of the deck is 1 copy of Dowsing Machine. This allows us to reuse a trainer card that we've used in the game, well, which is technically this turn. But we have to discard 2 cards from our hand in order to use this. There's not a lot of redundancy in this deck, but this combo is so incredibly strong that I think we just need to play for the outs. Anyone have any questions about this list? Any whatsoever? I'll actually put all of these cards here. I think that fits a lot better on the screenshot. Yeah, there we go. Is this pure donk? Hello Sam, welcome in. Yes, it is pure donk. It is pure Latios donk, but not really Latios donk. It's more or less Marshadow donk if you think about it. But it do be donk. Beautiful. Hell yeah. We can reach 290 damage with this, which is absolutely fucking disgusting. This practically KOs any Pokemon in the game. Is there actually a new basic Mega that resists fighting? Because that might actually be able to survive this hit, if I think about it. With the minus 30. I don't think so, because the new basic Megas we're getting are Mega Mawile, Mega Latios, Mega Kangaskhan. I think that's it. Oh yeah, Mega Absol. I don't think any of those resist fighting. Maybe Mega Diancie resists fighting, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I think Mega Diancie would resist something like fire or something, or maybe dragon. Probably not dragon. Maybe like, I don't know, lightning, dark. Probably dark. Probably just dark. If it resists anything at all. Anyway, let's shuffle this list up and see how well we can do. I will try to price check here, but no promises. I will probably, after the price check, just flip over the prizes just to actually check if I did my price checking correctly, yes or no. We're gonna need to shuffle this list quite a bit because, once again, I put everything in order. Sorry I couldn't get any English proxies for the Premium Power Pro, but I still hope everyone understands what the card does. I think I explained it pretty clearly, so it's kind of like the linchpin of this deck, if you know what I mean. Like, without Premium Power Pro, we're not really hitting 290. We're only hitting 170, which is like, doesn't even care with freaking Lugia V. Come on. 170 is like barely not anything at all. It doesn't even care with Vesendipity inactive. Come on, man. Alright. Give it a good shuffle. Is my camera shaking? I hope not. How are you doing, by the way, Sam? Hope you're doing well. God freaking dang! Yeah. Alright. Shuffle, shuffle. Give it a good shuffle. I feel like these sleeves are slowly like deteriorating. I think at some point in this stream, one of them will actually break. That's the feeling I have, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. I actually don't know if I can pilot this that well at all. I've not had a lot of practice with this type of list. Like, of course, I've had a lot of practice with Meloetta Donk. Meloetta Donk is a very sequential Donk deck. You really need to find the right pieces at the right time, and this is just like pure aggro draw and specifically drawing to your outs every single time, which Meloetta Donk isn't necessarily. Like, you can still keep cards in your hand, but this actually has more discard draw than I like. This is using the new fighting card. Yeah, it's Premium Power Pro, which boosts Marshadow damage. So Marshadow can use fast rate even stronger than Latios can. Hell yeah, that's the idea. So of course, like I said, we die to Wobbuffet, as in like we can't really do anything to Wobbuffet unless we find one of those Canceling Colognes early on. We can still pop our unknowns, because Wobbuffet only blocks non-psychic type Pokemon abilities. And we can still use Force Seal Stone technically, if we attach it to something. Because that ability is attached to the tool and not the Pokemon itself. But other than that, like, we can't use Squawk, we can't use Dedenne, we can't use Crobat. Marshadow's ability doesn't work, Diancie's ability doesn't work. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler's ability doesn't work, etc. You're going fine, just packing for college. Packing is a light term, but you're kind of sitting on your ass pretending to pack. Gotcha. Alright, let's grab our dice. We're actually probably going to need all of our ability markers. So let's go ahead and grab them. I will need my V-Star marker. I will not need my GX marker because I don't have fighting energy in this list. I'll leave the ability markers here. Actually, I'll leave them off screen. I think that's better. Anyway, let's flip the coin to see. Well, actually, we can only practice games that are going first, because those are the only games we can actually win, unless they just straight up like attach pass or something. God, I love the Terror Rate music. It's so good. Anyway, let's draw 7 cards for our opening hands. Yeah, like, the biggest downside of this list is, of course, that it doesn't function as well if you're going second. What tool are you doing? We have a Float Stone, we have a Muscle Band, and we have a Force Seal Stone. So I'm currently using Muscle Bands. I was thinking about maybe making this a Mochi build with like Brute Bonnet, Ancient Booster, but that felt like a little bit of a hassle. This was easier to make. Technically, you can do more damage with Binding Mochi, Ancient Booster, Energy Capsule, and Brute Bonnet, but that's like 3 extra copies of cards over like the 1 card, which is a lot easier to find. So let's see. We have to open Crobat V, which is kind of unfortunate. Means we can't use the Dark Assets. Let's put down 6 prize cards, flip it over, and draw for turn. The nice thing about this is that I have Heavy Ball, so I can immediately check my prizes without having to price check. We're wondering if it was Poison Package. There is a Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in here, and a Hypnotoxic Laser, and a Virbank City Gym, but that's it. It's just for the extra damage. Let's see. Okay, so our prizes are Redeemable Tickets, that's fine. Force Seal Stone, that's less than ideal, but it's fine. Muscle Band's kind of a big deal that it's in prizes. Would love to get it out at some point with the other tickets. We got a Squawkabilly here, which I'm probably going to grab. There's a Bicycle Unknown that I don't really care about because I have 4 copies of those cards. I'll put them face up like this, just so that I remember what the cards are. And I'll bench the Squawkabilly. Let's go for the Battle VIP Pass. What's the best course of action here? We can't bench Squawkabilly with this, so it's probably going to be an unknown angle, like double unknown. I think I probably have to go double unknown. Or I could go Marshadow, actually. Yeah, we could go unknown Marshadow. Yeah, let's go unknown Marshadow, just so we have it on. When it just Noah when they just bench 2 Pokemon turn 1. Oh yeah. Like I said, this needs to meet the conditions of you going first and your opponent only having 1 basic Pokemon in their hand. In their opening hand. Yeah, that's kind of like the conditions for this. But if that happens, we want to see how consistently we get there, of course. You can also play our PlusPower, and our PlusPower already boost damage by 20. I hate that these proxies are like not aligned and you can see that there's a basic energy behind them. I hate that, but I don't think I can fix that, like at all. No Iron Valiant shenanigans? No, there's no Iron Valiant stuff here. I could have included it, but it felt like I needed to include like more and more tech, typically. We can play Hypnotoxic Laser to poison our opponent's active. Yeah. I'll leave the poison mark here just so that I remember that my opponent is now poisoned. There's Carmine and Bicycle. Let's play a Bicycle to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's very nice. I think I actually want a Dowsing Machine here. Let's see what we get off the farewell letter first. Virbank City Gym. I kind of need to put that in play if my opponent's already poisoned. Let's put the stadium down. I really want to play this Dowsing Machine, but what do I want to play it for? I don't think there's a really good target for this, honestly. I could do it into the to get another Bicycle to draw a lot more cards, but I don't know how viable that is. I want to do this farewell letter first before we move on. Roller skates. Yeah, I'll Dowsing Machine away the Psychic Energy and the Roller Skates. I can Super Rod the Psychic Energy back, so I'm not that worried. So that I can put back the Bicycle in my hands. Forgot how broken Bicycle is. Yeah, Bicycle is crazy. And we play Bicycle to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we found the ticket. I'm gonna play this very late if I can. Actually, oh, I have Carmine in hand, so I might need to play this earlier than I want to. Let's see what we get off the Trainers Mail first. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have to get either Order Pads or Roller Skates. I think Roller Skates is fine. Let's shuffle the deck. I think I want to play this Roller Skates immediately, if I can. Right. Maybe I should have not benched a Marshadow. Not sure. Let's play Roller Skates, flip the coin. It is heads, so we do draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we found Latios, that's nice. Let's play another Roller Skates. Some Tails. So no more 3 cards. Do I run Chromomatic? No, I don't run Chromomatic. Let's play Order Pads. Flip Tails. Let's play Order Pads. We flip heads, so we get to search for an item. Let's see. What item do I want? Oh. Like, what's one piece that I definitely need? I don't want price at all. Heavy Ball is gonna get back, so it doesn't really matter what the Quick Ball grabs. I think I'm just gonna grab another unknown. Actually, no. I'm gonna grab Sneasler. Oh wait, no. I need to grab an item. I'm stupid. Okay. The Quick Ball is not really necessary, is what I mean. I could grab Adventure Bag, so I could, like, then go for... wait, Adventure Bag. Yeah, I could grab Adventure Bag and then go for Ticket, so I can find Muscle Band and 4 Seal Stone off of it. That would be really nice. I think that's the play. Oh, still hasn't ripped Carmine or Squawk yet. That's diabolical. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Okay. This is a little bit risky, but I am gonna go for it. As I need to at this point. We're gonna go for the redeemable tickets. Is this actually necessary for me to go for a redeemable ticket here? I think so. Having the muscle band is just really nice. Imagine quad roller skate plus quad Bill's teleporter. Oh my god. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay, let's put the top 6 as our prizes. There we go. And we're gonna play adventure back, so I'll flip over the prizes because we can price check. So I price Raiden Hisuian Sneasler. That's like the only relevant one. I still have another Latios in hand that I can discard, so that's fine. The Dedenne-GX annoying price, but that's okay. Yeah, let's play adventure back. To get ourselves 4 Sealstone and Muscle Band. I play Pot of Greed to draw 2 additional cards from my deck. Yeah. I know, right? It's absolutely crazy. Right, I do need to draw Super Rod like somewhat soon, ideally. Okay, we're gonna attach Muscle Band to Marshadow and 4 Sealstone to Crobat V. And then I'll play Carmine to discard my hand. Latios in discard, which is excellent, and draw 5 cards. There's Super Rod, hell yeah. Do I save the Super Rod and shuffle the energy back later? Or do I just do it as soon as possible so I mean, it's probably fine to do it now, because I can also shuffle to unknowns with this. Because this deck doesn't actually run any Rescue Carrier or Rescue Stretcher, it just runs 1 Super Rod. So I think this is fine. Shuffle those back. And then I can Battle VIP Pass. Let's get Diancie on the board and an unknown, I think. I don't think there's any other Pokemon I want to grab, no. There we go. I hate that the lighting is actually kind of reflective on that. There we go. Is that better? There. Hello there, welcome in the Rare Candy Show. Hope you're doing well. You think you can streamline the unknown hand deck by switching out some goofy cards for the Beware and Alakazam to draw 3 on Evolution? Oh, that's disgusting. Also with the Suspicious Clock. Ooh, nasty. Absolutely nasty. Okay. So the play here is, I think we always escape rope towards the Marshadow. I mean, we literally have to have Marshadow inactive in order to actually do this. Let's play Order Pads. Flip the coin. It is Tails, so Order Pad doesn't do anything, but it's okay, because we have Bicycle to draw until we have 4 cards in our hands. There we go, we found the Psychic Energy. At this point we do have to attach it, because we don't have any recovery anymore. I hate how this proxy is not centered. Okay. Oh, there's also a little bit of smudge on that sleeve. I'm doing well, how are you doing? Hope you're doing excellent. Let's play Trainers Mail, see what 4 cards we can hit off of this. Do I want Battle Compressor off this? Battle Compressor is probably a good shout. I'll probably play Battle Compressor immediately. I don't need Float Stone anymore. I don't need Redeemable Ticket anymore. And there's probably one more card that I don't need anymore. Yeah, Canceling Cologne is not necessary for now. Here we go. Clock isn't legal for the current Commander format though. Oh, I thought you meant the Alakazam from like the Mega Symphonia set. But apparently there's another Alakazam that draws 3 on Evolution. I thought you meant that one. Plus, I don't know if that actually helps you. She's just 1/10 for a single turn of Burst Raw. Yeah, but I mean, if you evolve into the Alakazam and then play Suspicious Clock, if you have like any energy attached to the Alakazam, you can get it back, I guess. I don't know how relevant that is, but thanks for the compliment. I appreciate the Rare Candy Show. There we go. We're definitely gonna play the Premium Power Pro to boost the damage of our fighting Pokemon's attacks by 30 more. So how much are we currently doing? So copying with Shadow Hunt, copying pass rate, we do 40 plus 20 is 60 plus 50 is 110 plus poison is 120 plus Virbank City Gym is 160 plus Diancie is 180 damage. That's probably still not enough to KO like a Lugia V or something. So we do need to go a little bit farther. So let's use Unknown's Farewell Letter to discard it and draw a card. We draw an Unown, that's very nice. Let's bench Unown and then use Farewell Letter to discard it and draw a card. Find Order Pad. Do I rather want a basic Pokemon here? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quick ball away the Order Pads. I think there's still an Unown in my deck. Other than that, there's not really... Yeah, there's still 2 Unowns in my deck, right? Yeah. There we go. Oh, whoops. There was one more card in my deck. That's okay. Oh, wait, yeah, that Sam is in a new set. You thought it was Distant Rivals for some reason? Yeah. Yeah, I was about to... The fact that cards get spoiled 4 months in advance kind of cook your perception of when they come out. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, I think now's the time where we use our V-Star power to search our deck for a card, because I think this is the perfect time to grab a Bicycle from our deck. I still have not ripped the Squawkabilly, by the way. This is absolutely crazy. Still have not ripped the Squawkabilly. Dude, this is so freaking nuts. I haven't used the Dedenne. I had to start Crobat. Let's play Bicycle to draw cards until we have 4 cards in our hands. There we go. We got another PlusPower and another PlusPower. I can quick ball away my quick ball to get another Unown into my hands. There we go. Dude, how thick is my deck left still? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so I just can draw my whole deck here. That's cool. This is cool. If there's 8 cards left in my deck, I just have my whole deck here. Because what I can do is I can now use Squawkabilly, so draw 6 cards. 4, 5, 6. And then I'll use Farewell Letter to discard this Unown and draw a card. And then I'll use Farewell Letter to discard this Unown and draw a card. There we go. Look. You can play Heavy Ball to swap it with this Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. We can bench the Hisuian Sneasler. We can play a Premium Power Pro and a Premium Power Pro and a Premium Power Pro. We don't need to play any of these cards. And then how much damage do we do? You're going to the London card show. Ooh, cool. Are you looking into picking up any specific cards? Let's see how much damage we're doing total, shall we? So, let's grab Latios from the discard pile again, because we're going to choose Fast Rate from Latios to copy with Shadow Hunt. We're doing 40 damage. 60. 70. 90. 100. 110. 140. 150. 160. 190. 220. 250. 270. 290 damage to active. Of which it's technically 240 damage and then 50 damage counters from poison. Sorry, 50 damage from poison. 5 damage counters from poison. That's the combo. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. Not gonna lie, that was so much easier than I thought. Holy shit. This feels disgusting. We're gonna do this a few more times, see how consistent the deck actually is. I literally got all the time in the world to think about the turn, because I don't have to interact with my opponents, so... We're just gonna see whatever is the optimal play at any point. See if I actually brick at some point. That would be funny. You made a video collecting every Shuckle card? Ooh! Hell yeah, I love Shuckle. What was the hardest Shuckle to find? Was it like one of the Neo era Shuckles? Or was it like a really modern Shuckle that you didn't expect? Oh wait, no, I was way too early for the drop. Holy shit. There's the drop. Alright. Shuffle this up nice and well. And let's give ourselves 7 cards for the opening hand. There we go. I will take another sip of water because it's really fucking warm where I am. So wherever you are in the world, make sure you hydrate as well. Very necessary. You're on tree right now. Gotcha. Which 3 Shuckles do you own, if you don't mind me telling? I'm very curious. As you can see, Shuckle is one of my favorite Pokemon. And actually also the mascot of JGCG. Okay, we get the chance to start with Squawkabilly. I don't mind that at all. That's actually not a bad one to start with. Means I don't have to search for it with a Battle VIP Pass anymore. Just flip it over and draw a card for turn. Let's see. First and foremost, let's quick ball away Latios-EX. Yeah, let's quick ball away Latios-EX. See what we got going on here. We want to grab Marshadow this early. This is maybe a Pidgeot angle, because I can shuffle Pidgeot back. God, I love the song. Okay, I can't really figure out what my prizes are, unfortunately. Guess what? Umbreon EX is the optimal commander once again. We could have seen that coming. Dude, Lightning, Psychic, and Dark are just cracked typings. Okay, so there's a few important things in the prizes. Actually, yeah, it's just Hypnotoxic Laser and Premium Power Pro that are important, that are in the prizes. What do I grab with Quick Ball? I have no idea. Do I just grab an unknown? Do I grab a combo piece? I have a feeling I shouldn't have Quick Balled first, but I feel like, yeah, this is spinning. Spinning is winning. I think I'll just grab the Marshadow, just so that in case we rip, we find Float Stone, or we find Escape Rope early, that I can just Escape Rope into it. Because Escape Rope is one of those tools that, one of those combo pieces that need to be used at a very specific time. You're not sure at the moment. Mega Symphonio normal card. Gotcha. A video gameplay series if you're interested. Oh! As in like TCG gameplay? Or is there any Psychic Fire and then Lightning / Water commander? I don't know. I know that there's a lot of like Dragon Fire Psychic commanders, because that's like Latios typing. Psychic Fire Lightning, I don't think there is one. I know there's like Water Lightning Psychic. I know that, because that's Sylveon EX. And I know Fire, Water, Lightning as well, because that's like the 3 Gen 1 evolutions. Since my Nectric or Auxiliary I have to draw 3 on Evo. Voltage, XY, Fates Collide. Gotcha. Gotcha. Or I guess Psychic Fire deck. Yeah. Well, for Psychic Fire, you got a lot of options. Alright. We got the Marshadow. Probably better to Trainers Mail first. Let's rip the Trainers Mail. Okay. I think I'll go grab the... I need more reach in the deck. And Order Pad's the only card that actually gives me that. So I have 3 Order Pads in hand right now. Let's flip them. Order Pad number 1. We flip heads. Let's go. We can actually search our deck for an item now. What item do I want? Do I have a Bicycle here? Bicycle's pretty good. Maybe I grab Escape Rope first, because that's more relevant. It's actually not as relevant as I think. This Float Stone does the same thing. I think Battle VIP Pass is probably the correct shout here. Let's play another Order Pad. Oh, whoops. I should probably flip this one. That's Tails, unfortunately. Let's flip another for another Order Pad. That's also Tails. Okay. Let's play the Battle VIP Pass then. Pokemon with your cousin. Gotcha, gotcha. And Shuckle-DX, Lost Thunder. Let's go. Hell yeah. Those are some fire cards. Let's see. Maybe Battle Compressor was the call, actually, not Battle VIP Pass. Oh well. I think I'll grab Diancie and Unown. There we go. We got a combo piece and another draw piece. Water is best because Swampert? What Swampert are we talking about? Sam, what are you cooking? I have no idea. There's also an auxiliary that has the ability that you can draw until you'll have 5 cards in your hand, like the same as Bibarel from whatever expansion it was, Brilliant Stars. So water is actually maybe better. Let's rip the farewell letter to draw cards. Okay, we got roller skates. Let's see if we flip heads on the roller skates. I do flip heads on the roller skates, so we get to draw 3 cards. That's very nice. 1, 2, 3. We're definitely putting Virbank City Gym in play. We're definitely putting PlusPower in play. Let's go for the Battle Compressor. I definitely want a Battle Compressor away alone at the moment. And another Latios. Not sure what I want the third card to be. We discarded. Probably Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball is kind of useless right now. It might not be useless after I force seal or after I Redeemable Ticket though. I think I'll ditch Super Rod in this case. Super Rod's also good. Sure what to do. Quick Ball maybe? Probably Pidgeot V actually, because I have Crobat V in hand. At Octo isn't great, you need Burst Draw. Oh yeah, right, wait, we're talking about the unknown hand thing, yeah, you're right. You need Burst Draw, that's true. Well, Burst Draw, a Fire Crystal is an idea. Fire Crystal is just a +2. Alright, let's play Crobat V. Dark Acid triggers, we draw until we have 6 cards in hand. There we go, we find 4 Seal Stone, which is big. Attach that right away. Let's also go for Trainers Mail. And I'll take insert a card in hand that I can discard easily. Not really. Take Order Pad. And I'll try and use it. Flipping. Hold on, give me a good roll. Okay, that's tails, so no heads on the Order Pads. I'll go for a Battle Compressor, see if there's more finning I can do here. Is there more finning I want to do here? That's the question. Let's see, Canceling Cologne is probably a good shout. This is difficult. Probably Tickets, because I have Tickets in hand. And probably Roller Skates. I might regret that last one. We're looking for the discard 1, draw 3, or draw 3 on evolution, since those are net gain of 2 in hand size. And then you can use it to discard energy. You can later then return your hand with the energy reduce. Gotcha. So like the Tinkaton from what is it? Paldea Evolved, the Gather Materials one. I'm assuming you've already got that one, right? Something like that. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Is Super Rod any good here? I don't think so. No, not really. I think I'll Bicycle for 2 cards. Quick Ball and Dowsing Machine. Is Dowsing Machine good here? Dowsing Machine can grab a bevy of things. Dowsing Machine could grab Battle Compressor, which is not bad, but I have to discard 2 other cards, which is really terrible. I think I Quick Ball the Super Rod away. This feels really, really bad, but I think I have to grab an unknown. Bench the unknown. Okay, so Tinkaton, the 2 Rose Reveals, the Dunsparce, Beware. Gotcha. I don't think I can think of any others. I'm not sure. I guess Serendipity EX kind of does it, dependent on what your board state was. Serendipity EX or Coreo GX actually, because that's a psychic type. As auxiliary and Swampert. Let's see. Yeah, let's crack the unknown. Draw cards. We draw PlusPower. I think I'll use the V-Star power now. To grab. Grab Adventure back because that fits the most. Unsure. It's difficult. What do I grab with 4 Sealstone? Roller Skates and just Gamba? I think Roller Skates probably the call. You've got the bird, auxiliaries draw 3 on evolution, and Swampert is discard 1, draw 3. Gotcha. Unsure what you could be including. Honestly, I can't really think of anything else. Aw, Tails, really? Okay. Do I just Redeemable Ticket now? Probably feels really bad. Maybe I just don't Redeemable Ticket at all. Maybe I just go for the Squawk here. And just... Well, I can't. I need the Hypnotoxic Laser, because otherwise I'm missing out on 50 damage already. I'm missing out on 80 damage thanks to the Surprising. So... I need a Redeemable Ticket here. I probably should have done this way earlier, but... I kind of needed to do this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then squawk away my Dowsing Machine. 6 cards. Okay. We can attach the Psychic Energy here. And the Muscle Bands. We can attach the Float Stone here. Bench the Unknown. Bench the Dedenne, trigger Dedenne change, discard the Quick Ball and draw 6. Okay, let's play Heavy Ball. What's in prizes right now? It's Escape Rope, PlusPower, Gatorade, 2 Trainers Mail and Adventure Bag. Okay, so there's now 40 damage hidden away in the prize cards rather than 80. That's good. Heavy Ball is still useless. That's fine. We got Premium Power Pro, Premium Power Pro. Very, very good. Take a little bit more space on the bench. Let's use Farewell Letter. Draw Unknown. Bench that. Can't discard this Hisuian Sneasler. Let's see, how many unknowns do I have in this card? 1, 2, 3. So that means that I have the 4th one in play right now. So I can crack this one for 1 card. Then bench the Hisuian Sneasler because there's no more ways for me to get unknown back. Play another PlusPower. Bicycle for 3. 2, 3. Battle VIP Pass doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Let's roller skates. We do flip heads, so we draw 3 cards. 2, 3. That's the last card of our deck. The last card of our deck was freaking Laser. So Laser goes here. Our opponent is now poisoned. These don't do anything anymore. I did this all without Carmine, by the way. I just want you to know. I did this all without Carmine. That's actually crazy. Looks like your type combo isn't real. Yeah, it isn't, unfortunately. So, let's do the swing. We retreat, and then we swing with Fast Raid. So, guys, let's do the math together. I know, we're playing Pokemon, we have to do math. We're doing 40. 60, 70, 80, 90, 120, 150, 180, 190, 210, 230, 250 damage. Which tracks because there's 40 damage hidden away in the prizes. 250 damage, that straight up KOs a Lugia V, because Lugia V resists fighting, but he has 220 HP, so Rose fucking dead. Something this wouldn't KO is like what's a tanky EX from these days with like 230 HP that actually resists fighting? I'm not sure. Is there a tanky basic EX that resists fighting? Not sure. There probably is, but I can't think of it. There probably is, let's be real. It's funny because the best net hand size cards are the Dunsparce and Enriching Energy, and you guess Bill's Teleporter, but that's kinda lame. Why is Bill's Teleporter kinda lame? Why is that kinda lame? Bicycle is also a card, but it doesn't really work if you have a lot of cards in hand already. Yeah, because of the coin flip. I mean, I would say it's hype because of the coin flip, not lame. But that's maybe just me. Yeah, Bill's Teleporter is just better roller skates. Oh, ad break! Oh, that's rough. Okay, that's fine. If you get the diabolical combo set up and you miss the coin flip, you'd lose it. Hey, just play Will. But that's not worth. You probably don't want to play Will if you're already playing like Iono or Brandon or something. Alright, I'll take a slow sip of water and I'll do some more shuffling whilst the ad is playing for Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, yeah, you don't have ads, but you can still hear me yapping. Make sure you hydrate properly, by the way. Alright. Would I even change anything about this deck if I would? I don't know. This list just feels very consistent. It does feel like clunky to get the correct line sometimes, but that's what all Dunk decks are. It sometimes just feels clunky because the cards don't come in your hand in the correct order. But it doesn't mean, like, if there is still an out in that scenario, so it's fine. Got Premium Power Pro, like, enables this deck so goddamn hard. The damage cap literally went from 170 to 290 thanks to Premium Power Pro. It enables this list so goddamn hard. Alright, when's the ad break finally over? Please tell me the ad break is over soon. God, I love this song. Oh, the intro is so goddamn good. Song so much. I think the ad is over soon, so I'll start making my opening hands. There we go. Bam. What is my opening hand? We don't want to open Latios. That's one of the Pokemon. It's actually the only Pokemon we don't want to open. Opening Unown is fine, I think. Unfortunately, Unown's farewell letter only works while it's on the bench, but it's okay. We can make it work. We can Escape Rope, we can Float Stone. We got plenty of shit to do. Alright, let's flip it over and draw our card for turn. Let's first start with the PlusPower and the Premium Power Pro. Why are these proxies always so misaligned? No. Let's bench the Unown and play Trainers Mail. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they want me to Bicycle, man. Bicycle is not bad here. I'll take Bicycle, sure. Let's take the Bicycle, Bicycle, Bicycle. I would actually say, I said that Wobbuffet would be a big wall for this deck, but I think Klefki is a bigger wall for this list. Klefki also blocks Crobat V and blocks the Dedenne-GX, Squawkabilly EX. It literally blocks every single Pokemon. Okay, let's play the Bicycle to draw 2 cards. Okay. I have 2 Latios-EX in my hand. Let's play the Adventure back so I can finally check my pricing. Even in the best case, reasonable scenario, we'll probably need to get a coin flip off Roller Skates or Teleporter, yeah. Ooh, Psychicism prices, that's kind of instrumental to the entire combo. Also, a PlusPower and a Premium Power Pro in prices, the rest doesn't really matter. So we can get Float Stone off of this. I don't really want to grab Muscle Band just yet. Hold on. Let's see. I definitely want to grab Float Stone off this. But then the question becomes, do I grab 4 Seal Stone or do I grab Muscle Band? I think I grab Muscle Band. Even, let's see, even with all your guys down and random for 20 cards, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, technically, if you have Grassing Your Identity, if you have like a Jumpluff in play from the previous turn, the Jumpluff that has the ability that you can put it back into your hand, then that's also more cards into your hand. So you could look into abilities like that. I don't know if there's any other ability like that, like the Jumpluff, but that's an idea. Finding 15 cards in one turn is a lot. Yeah, it is. Maybe you would have to use Telepath Gardevoir so you can use 2 supporters per turn. That's maybe a must. Attach the Float Stone here. Am I actually gonna play this Latios? Probably not. I can't really do anything. I have to crack this farewell letter. Draw Roller Skates? Please flip heads, I'm begging you. No, it's tails. That means that I have to retreat into Latios-EX and then farewell letter to draw a card and drop Pidgeot V. This is so cursed, bro. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Okay, I bricked. Did I make a misplay there? Maybe I did. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Bicycle off the Trainer's Mail? Is that the... Or did I just get unlucky? Maybe I just got unlucky. Who knows? Maybe there are some Pokemon abilities that let you recover stuff from your discard pile to your hand. Maybe something like that, I don't know. Realistically, the only card that you would want to target with Guardy is Clive or Charon. But with Gardevoir you can target your own discard pile, right? Can you, or can you not? Why Sharon? Sharon? Oh, Sharon's Care, you probably mean. I was like, Sharon is just draw 3. What are we talking about? You probably meant Sharon's Care. Wait, why is my chat box cut off in here? Let's see. Why is there a cutoff? Let's put this at 0. There you go. Regular Charon, he still draws 3. Yeah, but would you not rather want something like, I don't know, something that draws more? Or maybe like a Tulip or something? Already target your opponents. Oh, it does target your opponents. Discard pile. Okay, never mind. Okay. Target your own, it would be broken. I mean, I already think Telepath God of War is broken, to be fair. Here we go. Brandon Clive GG shake my hand. Let's see. Okay, we can start raiding Hisuian Sneasler, that's fine. I don't mind that. 3 and 3. Flip over to Sneasler. Draw a card for turn. Bench Unown. And we definitely Battle VIP Pass first. Okay, Diancie's and prizes, that's big. PlusPower is also there, the rest is fine. So there's 30 damage in prizes. That's honestly fine, IMO. IMHO. Drawing 10 off Clive isn't that crazy. No, not really, no. I definitely want to grab Squawk with this. And probably Marshadow. I think this is fine. We would only need to find 5 cards. Yeah. But then an opponent would need to play either Brandon or Clive. Actually, I don't think you can copy Brandon with Telepath. Because it says it has a condition that you can only play it if it's the last card in your hand. But the Brandon you're copying from the opponent is not even in your hand, so I don't think that would work. Everyone should have Brandon in deck. I don't think so. I don't think you should have Brandon in your deck necessarily. Let's escape rope to the Marshadow. Not every deck can have small hand sizes, you know? Let's Trainers Mail. I'll get Order Pad. It's draw 20 basically, but not necessarily. I'm just joshing with it. It's a really good card, but let's see. Yeah, I get hits on the Order Pad. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab another Battle VIP Pass. I run 2, right? Yeah, I do run 2. We play the Battle VIP Pass to get 2 unknowns in play. Here we go. It's a 100-card list, he's worth an inclusion. Like, for example, like I am making a lot of control lists. I don't think Brandon would be worth it in control lists, because you rarely have very few cards in your hand. Only if you actually get like Iono to 1 or something, which doesn't happen with control, because you probably don't take prizes. So, like the least cards you're gonna have in your hands like after an unfair stamp. Or an Ace Trainer, which is 2 or 3, or a Roxanne. No, not Roxanne would not even work. So either, no, Ace Trainer wouldn't work either, so it's straight up unfair stamp. Which is 2 cards. Like, what are the odds that you get a playable card, and then the top deck a playable card, and have Brandon? Like, I don't know, man. Let's see, let's play the Order Pad once more. We do get Tails, unfortunately. I think I will Quick Ball away my Quick Ball to search my deck for another Pokemon. Is there Latios in my discard pile already, or no? No, not yet. Okay, so I think what I will do is I will grab a Latios, and then I'll use Squawkabilly. Odds don't matter is draw 20 cards. What do you mean the odds don't matter? The odds do matter. I'd rather have a card that I'm gonna play in like 75% of the matches as my 100th cards than a card that I'm gonna play in like 1% of the matches. You could theoretically draw 32. Yeah, theoretically in Disneyland. My guy, you gotta get out of Disneyland. Alright, let's use Squawkabilly to discard the Latios-EX ROS 6. There we go. I don't have a Pokemon V yet. Hold on. We're definitely playing the Premium Power Pro. Now, if there was a card that was flip 4 coins of all our heads, draw 20 cards, would you run it? If it's a supporter, no. If it's an item, maybe. Probably, actually. If it's an item, yes, I would run it. If it's a supporter, no, because it's your fucking supporter for turn. It's your fucking supporter for turn. Let's play roller skates. Come on, give me a good roll. That's tails, unfortunately. I did hit heads on the first one, but that was not a good roll. So let's use Unown to draw cards. Ooh, nice. Choose Unown to draw cards. Ooh, nice. Choose Unown to draw cards. Okay. Then I can Super Rod back the 3 Unowns. I don't think I want to Super Rod back anything else. So, if you think it's so unrealistic to have your last card in hand, unban Archie and Maxi. No. Because I think drawing 20 cards is a reasonable reward for getting until your last card in hand. And you can probably make your deck Listen, I'm not saying Brandon is a bad card. I'm saying Brandon is not an auto-include in every single deck. That's what I'm saying. You can easily thin your hand down. Or probably not very easily in Commander, but you can probably have a strategy where you can thin your hand down and then play Brandon and then draw a shitload of cards. Sure, I can see it. I don't think it's an auto-include in every single card, in every single deck. I just don't think so. Is that wrong for me to say? I don't think so. Do I run ticket here? Do I rip a ticket? Probably not. I want to not attach this force system anywhere here. Do I bench the Latios then? I think I'll just bicycle for 1. It's Cologne. Oh my god, I'm bricking! I'm literally bricks right now. I can't do anything anymore. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, rip me, I guess. Guess I should have grabbed like the Dedenne-GX rather than Squawkabilly or something, I don't know. Or Latios. I just bricked there. Yes, having your own opinion isn't allowed on the internet. Guys, get him. No, but I think we're now gonna unban Archie and Maxi because they actually cheat evolutions in play. And that's a big thing. Like, practically all cards that cheat evolutions in play, practically all of them, almost all of them, they are on the ban list. So Archie and Maxi are too. It's not necessarily related to being the last card in your hand. It's related to it cheating evolutions in play. What about that one guy that does a battle style? Oh, Mustard? Oh yeah, he's fine. Bro, the battle style Pokemon fucking suck. The battle style Pokemon fucking suck, bro. It's okay. Who cares? Oh, you're gonna get a Beedrill in play turn 1, bro. It's fine. Me when Mew VMAX. Sure, get a Mew VMAX in play turn 1. Who the fuck cares? You would also need another bench Pokemon in order to actually do a meaningful fucking attack. Also, you can't get Mew VMAX in play. No, there's a Rapid Strike Mustard and there's a Single Strike Mustard. You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me. There's a Rapid Strike Mustard and a Single Strike Mustard. There's no Fusion Strike Mustard. You're straight up gaslighting me. You can't cheat Mew VMAX in play with those cards. You can only do Rapid Strike and Single Strike Pokemon, not Fusion Strike Pokemon. I know, but you said all battle styles suck. Yeah, okay. But listen, Mew VMAX does suck in Commander. Let's face it. Mew VMAX is terrible in Commander. Let's be honest. Okay, maybe it's not as terrible as other IDS, but it's definitely a lot worse than it is in Standard. Like it gets hit a lot harder, is what I mean, than other essentially decks do. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we're once again starting with Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Sure. Boom. Boom. Let's flip it over and draw that card for turn. We're definitely gonna quick ball the Latios. Check prizes. The prizes are Hypnotoxic, Bicycle, Heavy Ball, Canceling Cologne, Unknown, Float Stone. Okay, so the only card I really care about in this prizes is Hypnotoxic Laser. That's the only card I care about here. So what do I want to quick ball for? Why do I always have fucking Redeemable Ticket in my opening hand, by the way? I do think this is maybe like a Squawkable hand, if you know what I mean. I think I do want to grab Squawk with this. As in like this hand is pretty Squawkable after I play it all from down. Okay, let's shuffle everything up because I want to play my roller skates. I think I have 2 roller skates in hand, even. Yeah, the Hypnotoxic Laser is losing me out on 50 damage, which is kind of a big deal. And also makes the Hisuian Sneasler in play useless. Yeah, I have 2 roller skates, so... Actually, let's play the Canceling Cologne in case there's like a Wobbuffet or a Klefki in the active. Roller skates... we flip heads, so we draw 3, epic. It's roller skates... Flip heads, so we draw 3. Let's. I have another roller skates in hand. I should play it actually. Roller skates. That's tails. That's unfortunate, but I can't complain after 2 heads on roller skates. After that, Cinderace does 30 more for each prize card taken on an ability. Is actually quite playable. That's single strike. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It sounds maybe like pretty alright. I don't know how good that would be, but that sounds like not terrible. PlusPower, Premium Power Pro, they're definitely played. Order Pads, it's tails, unfortunately. I think I'll Bicycle for 2. Okay, let's Order Pad once more. We tails again. Oh my god. I should probably not have played that Order Pad. I think it would have been better for me actually if I Dowsing Machine, the Order Pad, and not the Super Rods, the Redeemable Ticket. Yeah, a Dowsing Machine, the Redeemable Ticket, and the Order Pad. I have another ticket in deck, so it's fine. And get the Bicycle with this, and then play Bicycle. 1, 2, 3. Let's adventure back to thin out some tools. I think I want to grab Muscle Band and Float Stone. Where's my Float Stone? Oh, Float Stone is in prizes. Okay, cool. I have to grab for a Seal Stone. I was like, huh, where's my Float Stone? God, I love this music of the Legends of Ruin so much. I keep Mustard into Inteleon VMAX isn't too bad. No, it doesn't sound too bad. It's unfortunately it's a 3 prizer, but it's not terrible, I think. Alright. Why did I play that actually? Let's Trainers Mail to get Carmine. It's the only target I really want here actually. I think I have to quick ball away to Carmine. or Super Rods. Rod doesn't draw me extra that much. It only draws 3 extra, whereas Carmine draws me 5 extra. So let's quick ball away the Super Rod to get... what did I want to get again? Marshadow? No, Crobat V is what I wanted to get. You can protect it with Poncho though, so it's not too bad. I guess so. Once again, these are all like one-off cards in your deck. It does sound interesting though, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, baby. Battle against Professor Kukui. Or is it against How? I don't know. Let's hear it. It's against How. Okay, gotcha. Let's play Crobat V. Dark Acid triggers, drawing us 3 cards. We can attach 4 Seal Stone to it. I will also bench the Pidgeot V to get it out of my hand. Let's play Trainers Mail to get Battle Compressor. And I will play the Battle Compressor to discard. Is there a Latios in my discard yet? No, there is, but I can discard the other one as well. Hold on, Intel slots right into that Greninja spread deck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have Super Rod anymore, so I need to be careful on what I actually ditch away. Float Stone is in prices, so I can't ditch Escape Rope. I don't think I can discard any other card other than maybe Compressor. I don't want a Compressor again for sure. Yeah, I'll just Compressor the Latios-EX and the Compressor. Alright. Let's Bicycle. Draw 2 cards. Oh my god. Let's play Order Pads. I do flip heads on Order Pad, nice. I want to grab Battle VIP Pass. Epic. And I want to play Battle VIP Pass. Grabbing, I think Diancie Marshadow is something that I have to grab here. I think I have to grab Diancie Marshadow. Okay. Then I'll attach the Muscle Band here. Shuffle Pidgeot back into the deck. Unless if I don't like putting out a Tree Prizer, we just draw out Single Strike Quick Shooting. Yeah, fair. Every shuckle costs 82 pounds. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. Why are there so many shuckles so expensive? I don't believe that. I don't think they are literally 82 pounds. Hyperbolas exist, Noah, come on. Can you explain how the EVS melodic wording is? What's the EVS melodic one again? There's a few melodics in my mind that are popping up. I'm not quite sure which one you mean exactly. Did I change? Discard Carmine and draw 6. It's unfortunate that I have to discard Carmine, but it is what it is. PlusPower. I can't actually play any unknowns anymore, which is a little annoying. Trainers Mail. I'll definitely get Virbank City Gym off this. And there we go. Virbank City Gym. I have to play Redeemable Ticket here, unfortunately. Let's hope I don't lose too much damage. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card, prevent all effects done to you or your hands. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. What does it mean by you? Plus he's just great to block disruption. Yeah. Whenever your opponent plays support a card, prevent all effects done to you or your hand. That's indeed weird wording. I agree with you. That is weird wording. I think... Why did my music pause? Why did my music pause? Error occurred. Can I keep playing it? Please? Can I refresh the page? Please? Music! Where my music go? There we go. My music is back. Let's fucking go. In total, 15 shuffle cards. You will use your train biter. Fair. Very fair. Hold on. Let me actually look up EVS Melodic, because I'm very confused about this wording as well. Is it actually worded like that? Because if so, that's really weird. Let's see. Melodic EVS. Whenever your opponent plays, prevent... Yeah, done to you or your hands. It's... Hold on, this is an interesting one, yeah. I don't think I can think of anything other than hand disruption that they would block. I can't really think of anything. This is weird. I think it's kind of inattentive wording. If I had to guess, I think it's just kind of inattentive wording, because I can't really think of any effect other than maybe Hex Maniac. No, that would also affect your hand, not you. That's really weird. I have no idea, man. Anyway, let's rip the Squawk and Seize. To draw 6 cards. Okay, let's attach Psychic to the Marshadow. Let's quick ball away Pidgeot so we can check what the prices are. Okay, so I repriced a PlusPower, and that's it. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Well, do your Pokemon count as you? No, it doesn't. Otherwise, it would have said your Pokemon or your hand. You is definitely something different than your Pokemon. I've looked at judge rulings, and it seems that the U part doesn't actually block anything. I mean, I think it's maybe future-proofing a little bit, but if there would be like a supporter that item locks you, for example, or a supporter that stops you from playing a certain type of card next turn, then I guess the Melodic does prevent that, technically. But we don't have a supporter like that in the game. Because it only specifically blocks supporter cards, right? Yeah. Like, if there's a supporter that says your opponent can't play any tools next turn, then it would, the Dugard Melodic would block that. Let's Trainers Mail. But we don't have a card like that, so... Okay. I need Float Stone here, is the thing. I can't draw the rest of my cards. I kind of misplayed a little bit by fully benching. I should not have benched my Diancie already. I should have left that spot open, so I could actually use my unknowns there to draw more. So we attach Float Stone, we retreat to Marshadow. We play 2 more Power Pros. I actually haven't drawn the Hypnotoxic Laser, so this is actually not that much damage. Let's take a look. It's 40, 60, 90, 120, 130, 160, 170, 180. It's 200 damage still, which is like not bad. 200 damage is definitely the lowest number we've hit so far today. But it's not bad by any means. That KO is like most Pokemon, basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box. so to say. Even KO some Pokemon that do have a basic rule box. Like that would KO Fez. That would KO Oricrio GX. There's also, from what I saw from the judge ruling, there's also, I think, a Marowak from Fates Collide that has a similar wording. But I'm not entirely sure if it's that Marowak, and I saw it was a Marowak. I think it was the Marowak from Fates Collide. But it kind of seems like inattentive wording, or like maybe future-proofing in case there's ever a supporter printed at like item locks or supporter locks you or whatever. Which sounds really toxic if you think about it. I really don't want a card like that to be printed. Luckily they haven't yet. Have I tried the new Ninjask with Donk? What does the new Ninjask do? I have no idea. Also, welcome in, Nicholas. Hope you're doing well. What does the new Ninjask do? I've not really looked that much at Mega Evolution cards yet. Or is it new as in like Destined Rivals Ninjask? This is also expanded, so I doubt it's probably better. I doubt it's better than either Meloetta Donk or Latios Donk, but we'll see. Not actually sure what that Ninjask does that you mean. Let's see. That's a mulligan. No basics. 90 damage and switches to bench. Ah, that sounds more. That actually doesn't sound too bad. That sounds like low kicks, but better. The low kicks from Journey Together, I think it is, or different low kicks. But I think that would be better in a hit and run deck and not necessarily a donk deck. Because yes, you can do 90 and then switch into like a Pecha run to do like 50 extra with the poison stuff. But that effectively makes your attack 140. And since it is a Ninjask, it's an evolution. So getting that out on turn 1 would require you to play Wally. Which means you can't play Carmine as supporter for turn, which honestly, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Carmine is still really good for draw. So I think it could work, but I think in the end you're just doing less damage than Latios or Meloetta if we do the math. It does sound like a cool idea though. It does sound like a cool idea. But I think it's probably just better in a hit and run deck than straight up a donk deck. It could be like a hit and run deck with like maybe donk potentials if you run like enough Wally. Or not enough Wally, but like one Wally for Versus Seeker, enough Battle Compressors to find those. So maybe it's an idea. You think your Greninja deck corrupted? Oof. That's a yikes. I mean, you can still try and find it back in our DMs if that helps. Try and recreate it from that. Because I'm pretty sure you sent me a screenshot with like the Patrol Cap Palkia lists. Or do you mean the Galapagos list? I'm pretty sure you sent that to me as well at some point. It is definitely an interesting idea, Nicholas, but I don't think it's worth for expanded. It might be worth for standard, maybe, but we don't have Wally in standard, so it's not going to be donk. Limitless is eating shit. Oh, I see. It's Limitless is eating shit. Okay, I'm starting Pidgeot, which is like not the worst thing. But if I find like Float Stone, I can shuffle that and Float Stone back into deck. Technically a card that's not locked to my bench. Which is very nice. Let's put down 6 prizes and draw a card for turn. Let's think. What would be the correct order here? I think flipping for roller skates would probably go first, so let's flip. We do flip heads, so we draw 3 cards from roller skates. Oh, very nice. We find Marshadow. That's huge. I think we're gonna go for Trainers Mails now. Yeah, true. Maybe the deck is a standard Poison Donk engine. But you thought it was good because Shedinja does 20 damage. For each damage counter, you can't take any prizes for it. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that does sound better for standard than for expanded, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I haven't checked my prizes, so I'm not sure if I should grab Heavy Ball. I'd probably grab Battle Compressor. And I will play the Battle Compressor just to check what the prizes are. Okay, so there's 2 PlusPowers and Virbank City Gym in prizes. That's kind of sucks. Also, both my tickets are in prizes, so I can't actually reach the Virbank City Gym or the PlusPower. So that means I'm minus 40 on the damage. But this also means... no, I can't necessarily ignore the poison stuff, because I still do 30 extra with Sneasler plus Hypnotoxic Laser. Standard poison engine with hit and run, you meant. Yeah, okay, fair. Very fair. Let's see, let's discard that Canceling Cologne, and I want to discard the 2 Latios. I don't want to draw into the Latios. I'm glad that I didn't grab Heavy Ball, because Heavy Ball is actually a dead card in my deck. If Heavy Ball is a dead card in my deck, then I'll actually grab Heavy Ball here, not Canceling Cologne. Here we go. Actually, Heavy Ball might not be specifically dead, because no, I can't tick it, so Heavy Ball is dead. Okay. Heavy Ball is just straight up dead. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Good finning, good finning. Let's play another Trainers Mail to see what we get. I think Escape Rope is correct here. Let's see. Do you think the Lycanroc from Journey has any potential in Expanded? No. No. Expanded's power level is very, very high. And also the tempo in Expanded is extremely high. I do know what Lycanroc can do in Standard. Like Lycanroc is kind of like a dark horse in Standard right now. Like, I think it's not terrible, but people don't really give it credit because there's just other spread strategies that are maybe better. But I don't think Lycanroc is terrible in Standard. In Expanded, I do think it's kind of bad, unfortunately. It's just not fast enough to compete with the likes of Regidrago, Iron Torrents, Lugia, Shadow Rider Calyrex. It's just not fast enough, unfortunately. Yeah, let's play that Escape Rope to swap my Marshadow to active, so I have the option to Vanishing Wings whenever I want. I think at this point, since it is on the bench, I can safely attach the Forest Seal Stone to it. I think I'll Quick Ball away the Order Pads. Grab Squawkabilly, I think. There's a Super Rod in my hands. I think Squawkabilly is fine. Maybe I should grab Crobat V, but no. Let's grab Squawk. Damn, this is such a banger, bro. I love this song. Zinnia's song is so fucking good. Okay, let's give it a good shuffle. Alright. Let's play Bicycle to draw 2 cards from our deck. Nice. Adventure Back will draw me Muscle Band and Float Stone. Let's see if I can find them. Float Stone is here. There's Muscle Bands. Now I gotta think about the future here. We're definitely attaching the Muscle Band to Marshadow, that's a must. Do I Quick Ball away my Float Stone? I think I do. I don't need Float Stone anymore. It's better to Quick Ball that, because I still want to keep the Super Rod. Do I grab an Unknown, or do I grab the Dedenne, or else? I think Crobat's not terrible. I'll grab Crobat. The more you think, the less good Greninja EX looks. You can just sit behind a wall like Mimikyu and spam all your spread abilities. Yeah, that sounds funny. You play it with Dodrio, Monkidori, full 1-pricer deck, try and expand it and pitch CGL, but without Battle Compressor, you're stuck with Professor Burnett to discard, yeah. Oh, Miracle Headset. Oh, yeah. Not quite sure about that. Yeah, that sounds like a Disneyland deck, unfortunately. I kind of hate that PCG Live still has not added the actually all of the expanded cards. It kind of pisses me off. It's been so long. You can say that. You can say the word fat ass, I don't care. You got strafe to get your fat ass Greninja break out of the active, yeah. Let's Bicycle first for 2. Psychic Energy, very nice. Now I'll play Crobat, triggering Dark Acid to draw 4 cards. 3, 4. Let's rip the roller skates right now. Oh, give me a good roll. That is indeed heads, so I do draw 3 more cards. Very nice. Ooh, I draw 2 unknowns. I love that. I've also drawn a Premium Power Pro and another one. Hypnotoxic Laser is there, so we finally poisoned our opponents. Let's Trainers Mail to look at the top 4 cards of our deck. Bicycle's alright here. Like Bicycle. Bicycle's very good here. Sorry to bother you, like Expanded really much, and it's cool to see someone play. Oh yeah, I love Expanded. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of playable archetypes in Expanded. But what's kind of a downside of Expanded to me is the larger the card pool is getting, the less decks become viable, because the power level just increases every time. And it's not necessarily something that PCGI can stop. Or, sorry. TPCI can stop, because, yeah, it's just a format that keeps growing, which is kind of fine. I don't think there's anything necessarily egregious enough to be banned, other than maybe Dialga GX. But other than that, yeah. It's just a pretty varied format, but not as varied as you might hope. I think Lycanroc is a cool idea for casual Expanded. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a cool idea. If we're talking competitive Expanded, which is the decks that I'm testing here, yeah, I'm getting kind of iffy on it, but I love Lycanroc. I mean, like, that card, you mean. Yeah. FYI, Miracle Headset wasn't as bad as one would think. It's an easy way to access Boss, Latios-EX or Arven. Yeah, I guess in TCG Live I can see it, because you also don't have VS Seeker. I think VS Seeker is like miles better than Miracle Headset, but you of course don't have access to it, so that's kind of like the pain point here. If this is wild, I can spread 110 plus 20 to 2 benched on abilities. Dude, what are you cooking? You're cooking something, Sam. I don't know what, but let's see. Let's Bicycle for 2 cards. Okay, I draw into, first and foremost, another Premium Power Pro. I'm unsure if I actually want to discard anything with this Battle Compressor. I mean, I guess I can discard the Canceling Cologne and the Canceling Cologne. Don't really need those at this point anymore. Don't think I can permit myself to discard any other card. It's just because Versus Seeker doesn't exist there? Yeah, exactly. I got you. But every time I hear Miracle Headset, I'm like, man, wasting your A-Spec on just a double VS Seeker is so mid. When VS Seeker just exists in the format. Unfortunately, not in that format, but yeah. It just, every time I see the card, I'm like, man, I miss VS Seeker in Standard. Let's see. Yeah, do I want to rip the Super Rod? Maybe after I rip these unknowns. I have no unknowns in my discard pile. Oh, you know what? Let's use Farewell Letter to discard 1. Oh, nice. We found a Sneasler. Discard another one to draw another one. Found another unknown, so let's rip that one as well. That's actually excellent, because now I can Super Rod 3 unknowns back. That's really big. The unfortunate part is that I can't really play the Dedenne here, because then I will bench lock myself. And since I just shuffled the unknowns back, the unknowns would become unplayable. Me, for real, yeah. Yeah, Expanded is such a fun format. But a lot of people paint it as like, oh, the Regidrago format. Brr. And yeah, sure, Regidrago is best deck in format by a mile. But it's not unbeatable. You know? There's definitely decks that have a solid matchup into Regidrago. It's just that Regidrago has so many goddamn options that they can tech for whatever matchup they want, but they can never tech for every matchup at once. Oh wait, I do have bench space left over, because I have Pidgeot V. Never mind, we're Gucci. Ninja Break, discard 1 water, 60 to 1 Pokemon if inactive. On top of XY base Ninja, discard 1 water, 30 to 1 from anywhere, plus Inteleon VMAX. Jesus Christ, and then Inteleon. Holy shit, bros found the Ultra Snipe list. I guess I didn't catch it, but how do you poison enemy in this deck? Oh, Yeah. It's with Hypnotoxic Laser. It poisons your opponent's active Pokemon, and then on a coin flip, it also puts it to sleep. I didn't flip the coin because I don't care about the sleep. So I was like, yeah, I'll just not flip the coin because the sleep does not matter. You have the 2 energy recovery Starmie to get back 3 energy back every turn to have a self. That's crazy. Isn't Rotom Dex just better than Ticket? No, because Rotom Dex shuffles the prize cards back into your deck and then draws 6 cards for prizes. So you can reprise the same cards that you grabbed from the prizes with Rotom Dex. Ticket specifically shuffles the prizes, puts them on the bottom, and then puts top 6 there. So you guaranteed get new prizes, that is. And the reason Ticket is in here is specifically because we want new prizes. That's the main reason. Yeah, let's play the Bicycle to draw until we have 4 cards in our hands. Okay, let's play the Unown, and I'll rip the Unown. Actually, hold on. I've already done it. I probably should not have ripped that Unown. It would have been better to keep that in hand, and then maybe the Dedenne for something. I don't know. Let's play Roller Skates to flip a coin. Fortunately, flip tails, so no 3 cards. Let's Order Pad, flip another coin. That's also tails, so I can't search my deck for an item card. That's okay. I still got Trainers Mail. Battle VIP Pass is okay here, I think. Yeah, I think I'll take Battle VIP Pass. Yeah, because now I can combo that with unknowns. Because there's only 1 unknown. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So what I can do now is I can use 4 Seal Stone. Also, the break stack is on the hit and run. It's on the hit and run frog for extra shenanigans. Jesus Christ. You didn't see it like that. It's good to know that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we grab 4. What would you grab with 4 Seal Stone? Probably Roller Skates, because that can technically draw me the most cards. Actually, well, yeah. Roller Skates. Actually, no. I want a card that I can, like, discard-ish or bench. Yeah. Diancie is good. Yeah, I'll take Diancie. But what I can do now is I'll use Vanishing Wings to shuffle Pidgeot V and all attached cards back into the deck. So now I have the extra bench space. So that now I can play Battle VIP Pass. To grab Unown and Unown. And bench those. I still haven't even ripped the Squawkabilly, which is crazy, by the way. Like, this deck just flows so goddamn well. Sometimes it bricks, but oh my god, not often. If you sequence well. I think the most times that I've bricked here is because I didn't sequence well at all. Let's rip 1 Unown, because I want to have bench space for that Diancie. Oh, I drew into Carmine. That sucks. That sucks. Let's rip another Unown. Nice, we found... How do we find all 4 Premium Power Pro, but none of the plus powers? That's okay. Play the Dedenne-GX to D-Day change, discarding Carmine from my hand and drawing 6 cards. That's 5, I need 1 more. There we go, there's a plus power. There's another Unown in my deck, I didn't realize that, that's okay. I can't play that Unown, boohoo. Can I Fin with Quick Ball? I don't think so. No, there's just one plus power in my deck, and that's the only card I need for like the rest of this combo. Oh god, you can strafe into Stormfront Gengar. No! Oh my god, bro, please. Just leave some pussy for the rest of us. Let's use Roller Skates. Oh, I do flip heads. Nice. So I draw 3 cards. Yeah, I do draw the plus power. Yeah, there's 2 plus powers and a Virbank City in prizes, so that's minus 40 damage, unfortunately. The last card is Dowsing Machine. Do I need to replay that? Do I need that to replay anything? Technically, I can use Dowsing Machine to replay a Premium Power Pro, right? Because this is technically actually in the discard. Yeah, no, that actually does work. Hold on. Order Pad, flip a coin. It is heads, nice. So we get to search our deck for an item card. Play Dowsing Machine, discard for Seal Stone, and Order Pad to grab Premium Power Pro, replay Premium Power Pro, so we have 5 of those now. Let me actually add it with a die. And then we swing with Marshadow-GX. With Shadow Hunt, we can choose any Pokemon from any basic Pokemon from our discard pile and choose any of their attacks as this attack. So we choose Fast Raid from Latios-EX. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. You do 40 damage, plus 20 from Muscle Band is 60, plus 2 plus powers is 80, plus 5 Premium Power Pros is 230, plus Poison is 240, plus Sneasler is 260, plus Diancie is 280. That's 280 goddamn damage. Holy shit! Turn 1 going first, 280 damage. That is crazy. This list is kind of nuts. The fact that you can replay Premium Power Pro is kind of disgusting. 5 Premium Power Pros? Yeah. Because Premium Power Pro technically goes to the discard pile after you play it. But people leave it next to the Pokemon just so they can remember. But you can Dowsing Machine for another Premium Power Pro to replay it and get the 30 extra damage. I have to make the whole table target you for the rest of the set 101. Yeah, Dowsing Machine. I didn't actually realize interaction until just now, that you can just straight up replay a Premium Power Pro. That's so fucking nuts. I love that. That makes this deck even better. So it doesn't even matter if you like prize the Premium Power Pro, because you can just replay one with Dowsing Machine. So your Dowsing Machine turns into like a 5th breed. That's so crazy, bro. Oh my god. Gengar is like the U? The what? Sorry, what are we talking about? The U? Ultimate cheese. Oh, okay, yeah. No, Stormfront Gengar is a little cheesy, yeah. I agree. Stormfront Gengar is a little bit cheesy. But at least we can turn off Poke Powers with Group Gas Attack and Cessation Crystal, so it's not like there's no counterplay. Alright. There's going to be an ad break very soon, so I'll take this chance to take a pee break. Once again, doing the announcement of the Pokemon Showcase format. I do have to say that Kieran did drop from this lobby, so we're looking for a 4th EU-based content creator that would like to join this. If you guys know any, please let me know and I'll try to reach out to them. But yeah, we're still planning on doing this in late August. So, how good is Donkin Expended? I don't know if they have bench that just loses after. Hey, listen, this is turn 1 going first. We just kind of hope that they only open the 1 Pokemon. That's the thing. Put me in, coach. You aren't a content creator, though. I'm so sorry. I mean, technically, if I literally can't find anyone, I'll be down to put you in. I'll be down to put you in. But if preferably, we would like to do this with 4 content creators, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my pee break and the ad break, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. By the way, YouTube doesn't get any ads, but like, you guys get this BRB screen anyway. Also, if you're rocking up, Sam, please don't have type overlap, or as little as possible. So no bulk heavy start. Alright, gang. I am back. I'm not gonna start yet because I have ice cream here and I do want to finish that, but I'm ready to yap. I can still yap. I can yap with you guys until we finish the ice cream. Let's see, do you think Palace and Mill is any good in competitive expanded? It depends on if we're talking TCG Live or actual expanded. Since TCG Live, I guess I can technically see it work. Although I think probably Durand Mill would be better. Durand Mill would be better than Palace and Mill. I think it's still like alright. But an actual like competitive normal expanded, I would not give Palace and Mill a shot. I would definitely only look at Durand as like your only viable mill option probably. Maybe Wugtrio. I think Wugtrio might actually be better for milling than Palisand or Durand, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Durand is easier to charge up, but Wugtrio can hit higher numbers. Okay, the strat if I'm the backup is to bring Radiant Steel Laser to finish someone's basic for 2000 and the deck counts. I mean, technically, if you really want to play that Palkia deck, I guess I could switch to my Fighting Box or Metal Box that I made. I guess I could definitely still do that, but that's of course only in dire necessities. Because I do think the Ice Cube list is very unique. That's exactly what I want to show off. Format. Palkia Lame is too good. Yeah, exactly. Surely people are going to figure out a metagame for Poké Commander. I don't doubt that. But this format showcase is really for showing like all the cool things you can do. For sure. Palkia is one of the best cards by miles. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Because you compare it with Radiant Greninja. I truly do think that Radiant Greninja is one of the best cards released of all time. I'm not even kidding. I know how little play it sees in Expanded right now. I mean, it still sees play in like several Edge and Basket Legion decks. So it's not like it sees zero play. But the meta has just evolved into not needing energy and discard anymore, specifically, which is worse for Radiant Greninja. But I don't think that technically discounts the card for being worse. It's not a hot take, that's like a generally accepted fact. Okay, cool. Glad we can agree on that. Alright, I'm back. Fully. Let's give it a few more shuffles and then queue up another game. But I do think the best card ever released in like the modern era, and I want to say modern era is like from Black-White base set until now. I do think the best card ever released goes between VS Seeker and Float Stone. Actually, hold on. I should probably say the best card that's not banned. Maybe. The best card is not banned and expanded. Is VS Seeker or Float Stone. Actually, no, I think I might stick by my point. No, that's not true, because Lysander's trump card exists. Never mind. Lysander's trump card probably beats both of those. What I don't understand is why people act like Shaman is years and years better than LA Yuxi. Oh, you mean Shaman EX, Shaman capital EX is better? No, yeah. People act like that is indeed better, but no, it's not. Bro, it might be better in Commander because you can include it in more decks. Not that either are legal, but if they were legal. But no, Yuxi is miles better. Hell yeah. Yuxi is so much better. Also, Shaman EX gets blocked by Garbotox and Garbodor. Yuxi does not. Yuxi only gets blocked by Cessation Crystal or Goop Gas Attack. So, yeah. There's probably some other cards that block it, but those are more niche. Shaman is a better card. IMO since attack sends him back into deck, but they are so close. Yeah, I mean, one draws 7, one draws 6, right? So it's not like they're very far apart, and one is a 2-prizer and one is a 1-prizer. I do still think Uxie is the better card, though. Just because of the fact that it's not a 2-prizer. And because it's not a 2-prizer, you can technically scoop up net on Uxie. Actually, you can also do that on Shaman, never mind. Bro, what am I yapping about? Alright, let's see, what's this opening hand? What can we do with this? We're definitely playing the Premium Power Pro, that's for certain. Whoopsie, there goes my whole hand. Now let's see if we hit the heads on the roller skates. We don't. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we... No, let's Trainers Mail first. Trainers Mail is such a good card. Actually, I think Trainers Mail is also in contention of like one of the best cards of all time. Let's be real. I think Float Stone is nice here. Do I want Float Stone is the question. I have to choose between Float Stone and Bicycle. Bicycle is not that great with this hand, specifically, but I have more Bicycles in hand. Float Stone doesn't actually draw me a card, so I think I will have to go for Bicycle. Now let's Order Pad, see if we flip heads. We do flip heads on Order Pad, that's very nice. I didn't need that. But now we can price check. Let's see what's in prizes. Only Premium Power Pro. So we're minus 30. But the rest, it sucks that Heavy Ball is priced alongside the Dedenne, because I would have loved a Heavy Ball for the Dedenne, but yeah. I just think being able to return him to hand to reuse in a Giga Brick scenario is better than instead of getting banished into the... Yeah, okay. Obviously the best card is Gambler. Press X to doubt. I think I grab Compressor, maybe. Oh? Maybe I grab Compressor? No, I think I grab Battle VIP Pass. I think I have to grab more basics here. I have to grab more basics. Yeah, let's grab Battle VIP Pass. I think I'll get Squawk plus Marshadow. Oh, look, they are next to each other. They're buddies, they're just chilling. Oh yeah, it's Challenge instead. I do think Challenge is very funny, but I do think that a card that's better than Challenge is Pichu from the Gen 4 era. I think it's from Heart Gold Soul Silver. The Pichu from Heart Gold Soul Silver is really good. I think it's better than Challenge, actually. Unironically. Because you can search for Pokemon more efficiently than for items, if you know what I mean. The Dexter Muscle Band, and then use Bicycle to draw for 2. This is the reason why I wanted specifically these two. Maybe I should have grabbed Pidgeot so I could force Stillstone. Why am I drawing tickets always so early, man? I hate it. I hate drawing tickets so early. Okay, Trainers Mail. I can Trainers Mail for Hypnotoxic Laser or Bicycle. Bicycle only draws me 1. Super Rod's not playable. I think I'll grab Laser because that's more important in the long run. Shuffle. Let's play the Hypnotoxic Laser to poison our opponent. Let's see if we actually make him fall asleep too. Yeah, we do. Nice. I feel like I have to Squawk and Seize here. This feels really awkward, but I have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can bench Unown, that's nice. We can battle VIP Pass as well. Probably for another Unown. And then something else. Probably Pidgeot V, because I can just shuffle it back whenever I want. No, let's grab Diancie, actually. Diancie's pretty important. Alright. Your counter argument is that challenge gives you the option to draw 2 cards and don't waste your attack. Yes. That's a good counter argument. I think challenge and Pidgeot are really close. I do think Pidgeot is slightly better because of the immunity that you get after using Playground. The 50% chance of the immunity. And also free retreat. And you can't play challenge if you're under item lock. You probably can't find challenges easily, especially in a one-off format. Definitely Battle Compressor first. Discard those 2 Latios. I think I'll also discard Ticket, because I'm not tempted to. Well, maybe not. Ticket could be useful. Yeah, I think I'll discard Battle Compressor and the 2 Latios. There we go. Actually, I think I'd rather discard Pidgeot V than Battle Compressor. In this case. Yeah, sure. What song? Why does Pokemon have so much good music? It's like kind of unfair to all the franchises. Battle Compressor, these 3. Play the PlusPower. I think we flip on the roller skates first. We do flip heads, which is nice. We get to draw 3 cards. We play the Cologne, we play the Premium Power Pro, we play the PlusPower. Let's play Order Pads. Flip tails, unfortunately. I have no hands, but that's okay. What other silly cards are there? Well, there's Gust of Wind, Scoop Up. Gust of Wind and Scoop Up are pretty fucking good. So are Energy Removal and Super Energy Removal. So is Professor Oak. So is Bill. Actually, like old Bill. Let's just say old Bill is really fucking good. Farewell Letter once. For Bicycle, that's a top deck. Holy shit. Draw until you have 4. Jeez Louise. Let's Order Pad first. Do flip heads. Nice. I have another Battle VIP Pass, right? Oh no, that's not priced. What am I talking about? Did I already use 2? Apparently I did. Kickball. I have to grab an item, so I can't play Float. Grab Float Stone. I'll grab Bicycle. Those are actually broken ones, not funny ones. Oh, right. True. Those are broken, but not funny. I think the Celebi and Zorua Jumbo promo is really funny. But that one, of course, is not legal. Same goes for History Gate. I also think History Gate's very, very funny, but also not legal. Okay, we're definitely playing Dowsing Machine, discarding Battle Compressor and Redeemable Tickets. What will I grab from this? I think I grab Battle VIP Pass. Then I'll rip the Unknown to draw 1. And then I'll Battle VIP Pass for Sneasler and my last Unknown. Oh wait, I don't have a last Unknown. Guess it's just for Sneasler then. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have 4 Steel Stone anyway, so I'm not in a hurry to get Crobat in play. So I'm realizing Gambler would be extremely broken with Bibs. Oh yeah. Yeah, Gambler is really broken. Alright, let's play Bicycle to draw 3. I get Crobat anyway, of course. Let's get Virbank City Gym in. I want to quick ball away Canceling Cologne for nothing, I think. I don't think there's any legal targets in here, no. Wait, Escape Rope is priced. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. I'm gonna shuffle back the I fucked up. I'm gonna shuffle back to Sneasler because I don't want to grab VIP Pass with Dowsing Machine. I want to grab a Float Stone. Or is Float Stone still in deck? Wait, is Float Stone still in deck? Hold on, give me a sec. Is Float Stone still in deck? Am I tripping? Float Stone's still in deck. Okay, cool. Okay, never mind. I thought I misplayed, but we're fine. I just saw Escape Rope suddenly chilling in the prizes, and I was like, wait, did I misplay it? Okay, no, we're fine. Let's play Crobat. My Super Rod's gone anyway, so it's not like I can replay unknowns. Go. PlusPower. Psychic Energy. Premium Power Pro. Carmine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. PlusPower. Trainers Mail. There's only 3 cards left in my deck. Let's grab the Float Stone because that's the last one I need. Don't need these 2 at all. Yo, hello Nicholas, welcome back. Now on the Twitch side rather than the YouTube side, I see. Let's attach the Float Stone here. I don't need to play any of these other cards, so let's just retreat Unknown into Marshadow-GX. I guess for funsies I can Farewell Letter for 1 card. And then Trainer's Mail to get this last card in my deck. So I have an empty deck now. Let's see how much this actually does. It should do a lot. Let's see, 40, 60, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 170, 180, 190, 220, 230, 260. Yeah, that checks. The math checks. 260 damage with fast raid. Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna do 1 more and then I'm good for today. Let's try 1 more game. See if we can get the setup consistently again. And then I think I'll call it a day. Crazy strat. Oh yeah, I know. You should have seen the Meloetta list. You should have seen the Meloetta donk list, bro. It was actually fucking nuts. Damage pumping over to executes to kill them so you can Crisis Punch turn 1 going first. It was sick. It's somewhere in the VODs. There's a playlist on the YouTube channel that has that has all the live streams. I think it's like the very first one that I did on YouTube. Marshadow does 10 more. No, Marshadow does do 10 more, but the Meloetta list does actually also have a game plan turn 1 going second. Because you can technically go for a Bunnelby double attack with the Crisis Punch, so you can knock out 2 Pokemon with big swings. And you can Iono on turn 1 going second rather than Carmine, which puts them at 1 card in hand. So they likely don't have an answer to that, and you can probably recycle some recycle a Crisis Punch, probably 1 Crisis Punch attack, and then recycle a Crisis Punch from your discard pile, and then the next turn just double Crisis Punch. It's yeah. And Marshadow only does 10 more damage at the peak. Like Meloetta always does 280 if it actually attacks. But Marshadow's damage is very variable based on what stuff you prize. And if you can actually reach those things with tickets or not. Alright, I'd rather start Unknown than the Dedenne if I'm gonna be honest. Let's get 6 prizes. Bunny double Crisis is truly horrifying. Oh yeah, it is. You're gonna see the next. Seems cool AF. It's so cool. Alright, let's open that and draw for turn. This is actually a really good hand. I got 1 Premium Power Pro and 1 PlusPower already. I got the Canceling Cologne in case some person is gaming with like Lefty inactive. Let's just assume that they don't. Let's Battle VIP Pass so we can check the prizes. Ooh. So we prize Muscle Band and Diancie, which is about that's 40 damage from the combo. So I do ideally want to Redeemable Ticket at some point. I definitely want to grab Squawk plus Marshadow here, I think. I'm not in a hurry to grab Marshadow necessarily. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to grab Marshadow officially. So I think I'm gonna go grab these two. I'll grab Unown and Squawk. And I'll quick ball away the Canceling Cologne to get another Unown. No, actually, no. Yeah, no, we should grab Unown, never mind, because I have Battle Compressor in hand. Yeah. Another Unown. Yeah. You of course don't have Premium Power Pro in the Meloetta list, but yeah. They gave me so hard that I Gust Cologne their Manaphy and use Red Ninja. I'm still mad I missed that Hex Maniac Brute Force turn in our game. That would have been so funny. It would have been really funny. Let's use Battle Compressor to discard a few cards from our deck. Definitely want to discard the two Latios-EX, but I don't know what the third card is that I want to discard. Probably the second Canceling Cologne. Oh wait, that's in prizes? Okay. And there's the other Latios-EX. What's the last card that I want to discard? It's tough to say. All the cards are kind of gas in the list right now. I mean, if I'm gonna take it at some point, I don't really need Heavy Ball, but what if I reprise a basic that I really need? I'll discard Pidgeot V with the first instance of Battle Compressor. You were wondering, does Puffin or Professor's Letter see any play in Expanded? They do. They do. There are some decks that use small basics, like for example Evocon, which is a Bunnelby Vileplume. Sometimes Bunnelby slacking Vileplume. They use Buddy Buddy Puffin, for sure. They need little basics. There's some other decks that need little basics, like Zard, which is less good, but still relevant. And there's some other lists that run. I think there's Puffins in... I don't know if there's Puffins in Ceruledge normally, but... and Professor's Letter does see play in stuff like Great Tusk Mail, or other decks that really need energy on demand. Sometimes it sees a one-off play in Regidrago even. But most expanded decks do run a lot of special energy. But Professor's Letter definitely sees play in decks that need regular energy. For example, it sometimes sees play in Regidrago as a one-off, but Puffin not really, because Evo decks are fake. Like I said, Evocon is a very real deck. I don't know if Fiery Flint Bucket or Electric Generator is better than Professor's Letter. Yo, Fiery Flint's 100% better. Fiery Flint sees play in Ceruledge and Basket Legion. That card is so fucking good. I don't think Buckets and Generator see play because there's not really any good water decks at the moment. Well, I mean, there's Archie Lieber technically, but I don't think they run Bucket specifically because they have so much draw already. And Generator sees like no play whatsoever in Expanded. I'm sorry. But like the only lightning Pokemon that's relevant in Expanded is like either Alolan Raichu, the one with like the bunch of spread damage that's only needing one lightning, and Iron Thorn ZX, which does not really care about attaching slowly. So Plume is better with Rabbit. Yeah, exactly. Plume runs Puffin. Exactly. Plume is better with Rabbit. Vileplume is going to be crazy with Vitality Forest. Oh, you don't even need Vitality Forest. Like, Bunnelby Vileplume is already crazy, because you can just go for turn 1 TM Evo twice on an Oddish. You were playing Ceruledge the other day, you were getting deck out on turn 2? Yeah. Ceruledge is nuts and Expanded. Reject Spread Raichu, return to Bronzong Break. Let's play the Dedenne-GX from my hands. To discard my non-existent hand and draw 6 cards. It's 5. I do find a ticket. Okay, let's... Premium Power Pro. I want to play my hand down as much as I can, so I think I'm playing the Radiant Sneasler. Let's play the Roller Skates first. That's Tails. I'm actually not too mad about that specifically. Now I can Bicycle for 2. There we go. Let's play Adventure Bag to filter out some tools. I can't grab Muscle Band, so I have to grab Force Seal Stone and Float Stone here. Go. Bronzong is the exact same attack as a Raichu. Yeah, I'm aware, I'm aware. But Bronzong Break is technically like a stage 2 because you have to evolve and then break. Are break cards really the sauce? Not really. No. Unfortunately not. Ninja Break is the sauce in Commander, but expanded there all week. Yeah. I mean, like, Bronzong Break sometimes sees play because there's the evolutionary advantage Bronzor. So you can technically get it like in play with Wally turn 1 or just turn 2 with regular evolution. Let's attach the Float Stone here, and oh, I don't have Crobat V in play, so I can't actually do that reliably. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push Squawkabilly. I'm gonna tick it anyway, so I'm gonna need that Escape Rope regardless. I'm not actually sure yet. Let's hold off on that as long as I can. Let's first go for an Order Pad, see if we flip heads. Hold on, give me a good roll. That's tails, unfortunately. So let's use a Farewell Letter to discard that and draw a card. Quick Ball. Does Quick Ball save me here? I can Quick Ball for Crobat V, that's actually not terrible. I'll Quick Ball away. Maybe not the Unown. Let's crack this Farewell Letter first. Sure, I'll Quick Ball away the Bicycle. For the Crobat V. Seems not terrible. We're also wondering if you all think Penny is worth an expanded to use the Dedenne twice. Maybe. It could be. What reason do you have to play Brawn over Raichu? Because of Metal Saucer, I guess. Prism one? Yeah, no, not really. We're also wondering if y'all think... Oh, hold on. We ran that setup in live. Yeah, I think Penny is a weird card in Expanded. Yeah, not in one turn you meant, yeah. Like 2 turns in a row. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. But I think at that point you probably rather just want to run to the Dedenne. I think at that point you rather just want to run to the Dedenne. I feel like supportive return to pick up the Dedenne is just too slow. Like, it might struggle with your board space, but it might clash with your board state, but I think that is better. Let's Dark Assets to draw 4 cards. Okay, let's attach the 4 Seal Stone to the Crobat. Let's Battle Compressor, see if there's anything we want to discard here. I think at this point Battle VIP Pass is kind of useless. Not really, actually. Officially not. Isn't Guzma Fred also worth? Yeah. See no reason to run Penny. Just run the second one or bump it off your board with a Stadium. Yeah, that's right, because we have both Collapse Stadium and whatchamacallit, Parallel City in format. Well, not in live. We don't have Parallel City in live, but yeah. Guzma Boss, I don't know how much play. Boss sees 0 play in Expanded. I'm sorry. It's Guzma. It's the Guzma show. Boss sees 0 play in Expanded. Actually, I have to discard 1 card at least, right? No, it says search your deck for up to 3 cards. So I can also just not discard any of them. Or bump it with Skyfield. Yeah, exactly. Parallel City is crazy as well. Yeah, those cards are also like not in live, unfortunately. Live is missing a lot of cool Expanded cards, unfortunately. You can still play Slowking like pretty well in Expanded, or in TCG Live Expanded, I think. Let's do a Trainers Mail. I can't grab Trainers Mail, so I guess I'll grab Bicycle here. Now let's Roller Skates. Hope we flip tails. Weirdly enough, we do flip heads though. Okay, so we draw 3. 1, 2. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't shuffle my deck after the Trainer's Mail. Let's do that first and then draw the 3. VS Seeker, my beloved. Yeah, you only got 1 because it's pricey for you right now. That's fair. I have OG VS Seekers. As in like not OG, but like the Phantom Forces VS Seekers. I have like 6 of them. I did collect back then already. As you can see, like, not all of these cards are fake. Like, for example, all the Unknowns are real, the Dedenne-GX here is real. But there's plenty of cards I don't own, but there's also plenty of cards I do. It's crazy to see one near mint in your country. Nobody plays Expanded here. You have so many copies of it because that was the generation you were playing the most of. Yeah, well, look. Let's play Bicycle for 2. Super Rod, it's not really great. Let's play the PlusPower and Unown away for 1 card. I guess we can Bicycle again. It's probably better to retreat this into a random mon and then use Farewell Letter on this and then Super Rod. That's a Premium Power Pro. Doesn't really help me at all. I do have Squawk open and I have Carmine in hands. Really don't want to play those before the ticket, so that's kind of my problem here. Oh, I already had a lot of Unown in my discard pile. That's my bad. Sorry. Here you go. Hello, Gesture. Welcome in. What is this deck? This is what we call Latios Donk. But kind of without the Latios. We're using the Marshadow that's not on board currently. This is all happening turn 1 going first. That's okay, Sam. Don't worry. Thanks for hanging out. 13. You have 13 Shiny EX. That's crazy. 13 is nuts. I have 0. Alright, let's play Bicycle to draw until we have 4 cards in hand. Oh, nice. We draw another PlusPower to play. This Quick Ball is not really... It is technically playable. I could Quick Ball away to Carmine. I think that's fine. We grab an Unown or the Marshadow. I think at this point, we grab the Marshadow. By the way, you found Wally, but you don't think it's really that good, or is it? Oh, Wally is crazy for Expanded. It's for a collection, but isn't Salvatore just the same? No. Because with Salvatore, you can't evolve into a Pokemon that has an ability. But with Wally, you can't evolve into a Pokemon EX. Or like, you can't evolve with a Pokemon capital EX. So, Wally is a lot better, because that enables turn 1 Lugia V-Star, turn 1 Regidrago V-Star, going second, of course. And a bunch of other disgusting shenanigans. Turn 1 Cerulege EX, because it's lowercase EX and not capital EX. Yeah. Wally is a lot better than Cerulege, or than Salvatore. Technically, you can still Salvatore for Cerulege, but I think Wally is just straight up better in that list anyway. Do I want to play the ticket now? I think I have to, because I need to rip the Squawk after this, so let's play the ticket now. And just hope we don't prize too many good stuff. If I prize a few Unown, I really don't mind. Turn 1 going second Lugia V-Star is crazy. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, okay, we get 6 new prizes. We don't know what they are, of course. Let's Squawk and see so we can draw 6 more cards. Okay. Get another Premium Power Pro. Now let's play the Roller Skates, see if we flip heads. We flip tails, unfortunately. Let's play another Roller Skates. We do flip heads on this one, so we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if we can flip heads on one of the Order Pads. That is heads, nice. We get search our deck for an item card, which means we actually technically get the price check. So I priced Virbank and Psychic. Oh, that's awful, actually. And Toxic. Oh, yeah, no, I kind of cooked myself because I repriced the second ticket as well. Yeah, that's actually terrible. I think that means I can't donk. Yeah, that means I can't donk because I have no way to reach the Psychic in this card. Okay, sure. I'll do one more game. I'll do one more game because I want to end with like a cool donk. We want to end with a cool donk. Let's shuffle it up again. You think Cromomatic is worth the tinning to switch it with Order Pad? I think Order Pad's more powerful because you don't need to discard cards from your hand, specifically. The kind of a clunky part about this deck is that there are some cards in the deck that discard cards, like Quick Ball, like Carmine, like Squawk, like Dedenne, like Dowsing Machine. But ideally, you technically just want to play every card that you see. It's really hard to choose what cards you want to discard, because there's only very few that you actually need in the discard pile in order for this deck to function. You just need one Latios-EX and that's it. So that's why I opted for Order Pad over Gramomatic, specifically for that reason. Let's see. Here we go. Draw 7. Ooh, we start Marshadow. That's huge. That's pretty big. Let's put down our prizes. And open it. Draw. Let's see. We definitely have 2 plus powers. As you can see, like, we want to play all the plus powers and all the Premium Power Pros, so that's why specifically. Let's rip the roller skates first. We do flip tails on this one. Let's see if we flip heads on this one. Hold on, give me a good roll. We do flip heads on that one. Okay. So we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We draw Cologne. We draw another plus power and a Premium Power Pro. I think at this point we quick ball away Escape Rope because we don't need Escape Rope anymore. So we get a deck search, which means I'm too lazy for prize checking. So we're just gonna open the prizes. Okay, we prize 1 plus power and that's it. We do prize another Dowsing Machine, so we can't replay Premium Power Pro for that. That's okay. I think with this hand specifically, I'm gonna grab the Dedenne because I don't really need any other cards in my hands. I'm gonna grab the Dedenne-GX. This is like the safest Dedenne-GX I've ever seen. Doo 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 doo. But yeah, Marshadow's ability Shadow Hunt allows it to use a basic Pokemon's attack if it's in a discard pile, but it still needs the necessary energy to use the attack. So the idea is to use Latios' fast rate with Marshadow, because Marshadow can be boosted by Premium Power Pro. Let's bench the Pidgeot V just in case, and then the Dedenne-GX. Dedenne change to discard the Canceling Cologne and draw 6. Oh my god, what the heck is this hand? Now let's rip the unknowns one by one, I think. We get a quick ball. Not sure what to grab with that. Let's use another farewell letter to draw cards. We get Float Stone. Okay, so we can quick ball away the Float Stone because we don't need the Float Stone. That's great. Is U-turn board really good or Float Stone just clears? U-turn board is better in some aggressive strategies. Like for example, in a deck like this, you could consider U-turn board specifically over Float Stone, because if a U-turn board is attached to an unknown to get unknown out of the active, then that's like pretty solid. I think I want to grab Squawk. And then you can like reuse it like maybe the turn after. I think U-turn board is really good in Meloetta-Donk, because you might go like 2 turns with Meloetta-Donk, especially if you're doing the going second game plan. So that's okay, yeah. Yo, thanks for claiming the daily Dino-Nuggy, appreciate it. It's your first ever daily Dino-Nuggy, let's freaking go. Yeah, okay, so we quick ball for the Squawkabilly for sure, because we don't need the Float Stone anymore. Let's bench this unknown and use farewell letter to draw. Oh, we find Premium Power Pro, that's huge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bench Diancie, bench Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, and then use Squawk and Seize. I know my bench is full, but I have Pidgeot V in case I need to get anything off the bench. Definitely attaching the Psychic to Marshadow, that needs to happen. I want to Order Pad first, see if we hit anything. We hit Tails, unfortunately, so no item for us. See if we're any luckier with the roller skates. We are luckier with the roller skates. We draw 3. We draw into Carmine, which is a little awkward. It's okay. Still attach 4 Seal Stone here. I do find Battle Compressor to discard 3 cards from our deck. Ooh, you also claim Spicy Dog. Yeah, I forgot that was still up. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, let's delete Latios-EX, and Canceling Cologne with the Battle Compressor. I do want to find tickets eventually for this, because I do want a Dowsing Machine if I can. But it's great that I'm not finding ticket immediately, but later in the game, you know. Alright, let's rip our Trainers Mail. We find Muscle Band off of it. I don't mind that at all. Muscle Band is really good. We can attach that to Marshadow right away. Another combo piece that we've just found. Like, the faster I can find these combo pieces and the faster I can play them out of my hand to the board is the better, usually, for this. Because that means that I need less and less from the deck so that at some point I won't need anything from the deck anymore. I can safely use Redeemable Ticket. Let's play another Trainers Mail. God, Trainers Mail is so goddamn good. Okay, I'll just grab Virbank City Gym because that's once again another combo piece. Because I literally have Bicycle Carmine in hand, so I don't need more draw at this point. So let's put the Virbank City Gym in play. Alright. Let's play Bicycle to draw until we have 4 cards in our hands. We find Adventure Bag. What does Adventure Bag grab us? Doesn't grab anything, I think. So we probably just play it out of our hands. Let's play Trainers Mail. I don't want to grab tickets here. I'll grab Order Pads from this and I'll flip for Order Pad immediately. I do flip heads. Nice. So we get to search our deck for an item. Heavy Ball doesn't do anything here. Let's grab Hypnotoxic Laser. You have 4 Trainers Mail, thank God. Oh yeah, that's an expensive card. Yeah, Trainers Mail is like 10 bucks sometimes. 2 hollow, 1 Pokeball hollow. Oh my god, dude, I'm just rocking the 4 regular Trainer Mail. I'm already happy that I have 4 Trainers Mail. 4 baby Trainers Mail. Alright, so let's play Hypnotoxic Laser to poison our opponent. I guess we're gonna flip for the sleep for fun. Is my opponent asleep? Yes, it is. Nice. That's funny. Let's Bicycle to draw until 3, or until 4, my bad. Not sure if I want to discard anything by Battle Compressor here. I think I'm gonna pass on discarding something. Yeah. Well, how many pieces are in my deck left? It's just 1, right? It's just a yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna go for the V-Star Power to grab the Premium Power Pro. Actually, should I do that? Because I also need the ticket. I need to save that. I need to save that. I need to find one of those 2 and then rip the V-Star Power for the other so that I can then take it afterwards. Or if you think it's probably the best item card overall. Yeah. I do think VS Seeker is better than Trainers Mail. But Trainers Mail is like a really good card still. How many cards do I have in deck? 6, I have 10. Okay, so that means that if I Carmine here, I have 5 left in deck and I can't actually ticket all of the cards back, which is unfortunate. I do still have to Carmine though. Oh no, I can shuffle this back after the... Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, so I found none of the ticket plus... Okay, never mind, we got it. Just flip heads. Unfortunate. Just flip heads. Yes, okay. So we search for one of the 2, then V-Star for the other. There's still 3 cards. Yeah, that's unfortunate we got none of the 2, because I can now shuffle Pidgeot V and attach cards back into the deck, but now there's 5 in deck, so I don't actually unprize all of my current prizes. But I have 2 tickets, so maybe I can get there. Let's play the Premium Power Pro. Do I have any Pokemon in my discard pile that I want to reshuffle? Oh wait, I have unknowns. I have unknowns that I can reshuffle, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. I forgot I had Super Rod. I drew Super Rod. This is still workable. We can Super Rod 3 unknowns back. So now that we have 8 cards in deck. I didn't even have to shuffle the Pidgeot back technically. Meta defining at the minimum, yeah. Meta changing, I guess, yeah. Low support accounts, all thanks to VS Seeker. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's play Redeemable Ticket. Shuffle our prizes. So we're definitely unprizing another Redeemable Ticket in case I reprice something stupid. But I don't think these prizes will matter at all. Fortunately. Let's play roller skates. Flip that coin. Oh, oops, that goes off the table. Okay, it's unfortunately tails. That's okay. I have a Crobat V here, which I can Dark Acid for 6 in hands. Not ideal because I can't replay any unknowns, but I'm assuming most of the unknowns are chilling in discard. Yeah, I'll check the prizes with Quick Ball Battle VIP Pass. Let's see, Pidgeot V is priced, unknown, 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 4 Seal Stone and Bicycle. That's fine. That's completely fine. Then we will play the PlusPower. Is there any piece I'm missing currently? I think I have all the pieces, right? It's Bicycle for 2. I don't think I'm missing any. Oh yeah, that was the last piece I was missing. Dowsing Machine. So we can Dowsing Machine these 2 cards away to grab a Premium Power Pro from our discard pile to our hands. And then replay that. So we have 5 Premium Power Pros. No deck, 1 card in the hand. Let's count how much damage we're doing. How did you think about it? What do you think about Propagation Execute and Farewell Letter Unknown? Dude, Farewell Letter Unknown is crazy. So is Execute. I agree. They are crazy. The 3 unknown prize, that's fine. I wanted them to be there because I just, the only cards I needed from the prizes were the PlusPower and the Dowsing Machine. So that's why I super rotted them back. So that I could redeemable ticket some of these cards back. Anyway, let's count. So we discarded Latios, I'm assuming? Yeah, there we go. We discarded Latios, so we're targeting Fast Raid with Shadow Hunt for 40 damage, plus 20 from the Muscle Band, plus 10 from Poison is 70, plus 20 from Virbank City Gym is 90, plus 20 from Sneasler is 110, plus 20 from Diancie is 150, sorry, 130, plus 40 from the 4, I said 130, right? Yeah. Plus 40 from the PlusPowers is 170 damage, plus 150 from the 5 Premium Power Pros is 320 damage. That is absurd. I think that is the maximum number I can reach with this exact list. I think that's a good note to end on. That's a really good note to end on. Hell yeah. 320 damage on turn 1 going first. Who would have thunk of that Premium Power Pro would enable Latios Donk of all things to come back? The question is, of course, how good this is in Expanded when Premium Power Pro releases. Probably not very good, because the thing is, you have to flip heads and choose going first. So you'll probably go first like about, I want to say 60% of the time. There's a lot of decks that want to go, well, I would say Regidrago probably always wants to go first, ideally. Unless they know you're playing Badu. But assuming they don't know what you're playing, I think most meta decks do want to go second. Some do want to go first, of which one is Regidrago, which is a lot of meta share. I think Ceruledge is a deck that always wants to go second, for example. I think Lugia always wants to go second. Thorns can go either, dependent on what the matchup is. Shadow Rider Calyrex definitely wants to go first, though, as well. So it's dependent on what deck you're facing, of course. That's like kind of the whole thing. Anyway, thanks everyone so much for hanging out today. Let me just grab the Latios on the top. I'll also grab the Marshadow. So we can give him one last send-off. Where's the Marshadow? Here it is. I actually do own the Marshadow, as you can see, but the Latios is a proxy. Does Ceruledge play Welder? No, I don't think so. I think they're just playing stuff like Fiery Flame, Fiery Torch, that kind of shit. Anyway, for the YouTube people, stream is going to be ending in a few minutes. For the Twitch people, I will go look for someone to raid, so you guys can join another fellow creator that I personally really enjoy. I'll just have